Hey everyone, welcome to my tarot video for the week of Friday the 10th of March. I know it's 10th of March because it's my cousin Ruth's birthday. Happy birthday, Ruth. Yeah, and I'm also using a new video format. So I don't know, because I got a new computer. Yay! Good week for me. How did everybody find that full moon on Tuesday? It was very strong energies. I have to say a lot of really nice things happened to me, which is nice. So I don't know how people but it was intense. It did feel intense. So it's definitely been, yeah. So we're coming to the end of Pisces. We're coming to the end of the astrological calendar. There's a lot of karmic ties been finished up as well, I feel. With Saturn moving signs, Pluto moving signs. Yeah, I was going on about that last week as well, but I'm actually starting to see it in my own life. So anyway, let's have a look and see what the cards say for this week. Okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross as well again this week. You can't see them now, but I'll hold them up for you and show you. Okay, so Instagram. Ooh. It's a nice Queen of Wands there. Definitely we're coming to the end of cycles, end of cycles, end of cycles, end of cycles. And I do feel that this might be going out to Aries people as well, because we're flying into, it's a nice Queen of Wands there. So it's any fire queen, but our productive queen. We're heading into Aries season, and I feel that this is going to bring in a new chapter for people. A really big new chapter, of possibilities. Really swift movement is coming. So what I say to you is, here in Ireland at the moment, the weather's quite bad, and I don't know if for any of people who are outside of the country, when we get a snow warning, the whole country comes to a standstill. I got all my appointments cancelled and everything. But there's no harm in enjoying the downtime and enjoying there's just a little bit more downtime before we take off into and releasing. There's a lot of releasing. I do kind of feel as well, this is the devil here in the past position. I do kind of feel as well that somehow, I know this might be a big statement, but somehow I feel like this movement into Aries, into the new astrological year, for me anyway, personally, it really feels like properly the end of the pandemic. Do you know what I mean? And finally, we're starting to let go of all the trauma from it and all the stuff that happened during it, because so much stuff happened to so many people. And it just feels like that from April on, and I've been saying that March, April on, we are really going to feel that life is moving forward in a very, very fresh way. There's a lot of clearing. There's some health issues going on for people as well. So if anybody out there is querying heart things, anything to do with the heart, I would go to the doctor and just get that queried. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a doctor, so I always but because I'm feeling physical coming from that as well. I'm hearing angina is something that I'm hearing. What I'd say to you is as well, let's have a look and see. I'm going to keep on going with the Celtic cross. I'm terrible for just throwing cards down. So I just pulled a magician there, a lovely magician in the position for us, for ourselves, and for our homestead. There's a lot of reshuffling going on. And what I'd say is that there's even though this is quite fast energy in this reading today, there's still people out there with quite a bit of burnout going on. And it feels like it's on multiple levels from multiple things happening. But what I'd say is that all of the hard work that people have put in from their burnout, and I think I've been saying this for a while, that finally people are going to be reaping the benefits, and it's going to be okay. So let's have a look at this Three of Swords here, which is the classic kind of heartbreak card in the tarot, and the affair card, and the just sorrow of all sorts. Do you know what I mean? Sorrow and grieving and mourning, and you can mourn relationships, you can mourn people, you can mourn jobs, you can mourn a lifestyle, you can even though a lot of the time it is good to move on. So what I say to you is here, I do feel that a lot of people have been putting a lot of things in place to start anew, start afresh, even if it's in your mind. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like it's even a frame of mind, a new frame of mind. So it's many new fresh beginnings on many different levels. I'm just going to pull another card on that there, because it does feel like the past was completely exhausting people, and people were being pulled which way and the other. And the Five of Pentacles for me is often, here we go. We put an end to it. Pull the plug, put an end to it. And this has come up, this has been a theme in the readings that I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. People are finally moving out of all of this bullshit energy, because it does feel like there's some people who've had a lot of shit projected at them and a lot of shit happened to them. And it's kind of like, you know, sometimes it's kind of like, what have I done to fucking deserve this? And it just feels like that there is I'm not getting a good feeling off this Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands today. It feels like he's kind of... I always look at the cards and see if I can see anything. Yeah, he's flying ahead, not giving a shit about anybody else. And like, whoever this person is, it's he or she or they, this person is moving out of your life and they're in the past position. And it's for a positive reason. I don't know if that's romantic, if it's friendship, if it's multiple levels. So what I'll say is that there's definitely, I mean, roll on Aries season. It just feels Pisces season is definitely this year being a lot of emotional letting go is the only way I can say it. A lot of emotional letting go. Okay, I'm very aware of this Magician here. So I'm going to put him back down in the center again. Okay, so work. These are actually quite large cards. Romance. So this is the dating's been coming up a lot recently. I mean, usually I could touch on it a little bit, but like I said, for the month of March, it feels like it's just taking off. And I don't know if people are doing the online dating or if they just, you know that expression, it's either a feast or a famine. Because I think people have multiple options. But you do have to be careful which one you pick. Do you know what I mean? Because I can see there's at least two kings here. And I'm getting a vibe of like, this is male, female, non-binary. That it's whatever you attribute to it. But there's a Queen of Cups here who has options. And it's like, it's almost like, God almighty, this shit never happens to me. What's going on here? And I've never had to it's actually choosing between two people, and you have to make sure you make the right choice. This is coming up in the next couple of weeks, and this is leading for a big relationship for people. So really, that could be long term. But in the next couple of weeks, there's definitely going to have to be choices made. And what I will say is that one of those partnerships, or one of those potential partnerships, they're not as honest as you think they are, and there's more going on than meets the eye. So do your homework in an ethical and respectful manner, but do your homework, or look out for those red flags and pay attention to them. Okay, right, what's up next? I'm just going to put the cards back together now, and look, is there anything else? I've started putting all these videos up on YouTube as well, in case people like that format. I tried TikTok, didn't like it. It's just not for me. So I'm just Facebook, Instagram and YouTube now. Okay, what's up next? There it is, competition and love again. Wow, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if people are on the brink of proposing or being proposed to, or if you're kind of, you know, discussing marriage, and they may have had heartbreak in the past, so they're kind of like, not that they're feeling like running, but they're fucking terrified. So it does feel like that. Again, all of the shit that one particular person caused is clearing. And balance is coming. Again, if there is any proposals going out, or if somebody's afraid to propose, or what the cards here, are saying today, absolutely go for it, because you couldn't get any better than the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands when it comes to marriage, because it's everything that everybody will be looking for within that. Like, so I don't know who that's going out to, but it's going out to somebody who needs to hear it, that's been dilly-dallying and kind of going, will I, won't I? Oh, yeah, just do it, man. Just do it. Or maybe it's just set the date. Like, you could be faffing around the wedding date as well, and being backwards and forwards. And also this can attribute as well sometimes, because I'm seeing a little page of wands there, to whether to decide to have kids or not. And as a friend of mine once said to another friend of mine, it's never the right time to have a baby. So absolutely go for it. There's go for it energy going on here at the moment for all things to do with the heart and creativity. So, okay, is there anything else now? I'm going to do one more. Sorry, no, I'm doing it on my new iMac, and I'm just like, let me know what you think of the video. Or maybe just better off on my phone. Okay, let's have a look. One last one. One of the cards are repeating themselves. Okay. People have to look after their mothers out there. They have to, their mammies. Some mammies out there are an absolute burnout. I'm a mammy as well, so I don't know if my family are watching this, but the mammies out there at the moment, and this could be because, like, you know, the Mother's Day is, in Ireland anyway, is coming up this Sunday after next, but people have to look after their mammies at the moment, and their nanas, because they're an absolute burnout. We've got a 5 of Wands, a 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands, and they just don't stop. These women just don't stop. These women are non-binary people, just don't stop. They just don't stop. So somebody's going to have to, it's not an intervention, but it's like a kind of just do something really, really, really nice that can help them properly switch off. Put the effort in. That's an odd one. Not an odd one, but like, it could be to do with Mother's Day coming up. But what I would say to you is just pay attention to your mothers and your nanas over the next 3 weeks, because there's just, some of them are definitely heading for burnout, because they just need downtime. Is that okay? Anyway, I'll see if I can get another little yes no answer video out to you early next week, and let me know what you think of this in the comments, and yeah, talk to you next week. Sorry, no, got a mouse now here. I have to figure out how to do this. I'm such a technophobe sometimes. Bye.